If your curls are dead by day 2 and you're thinking, what have I actually done wrong here? Well, actually, it might not be the products you're using. It might be actually what you do after you apply them. So stay tuned and I'll talk about this more in today's video. Okay, so as I always say, the importance of moisture retention. I've got my trusty notes here as well beside me. But yeah, sealing in that moisture, honestly, I know for me personally, is if I don't seal in the moisture during the week, my curls can really look bad after a few days. Now, as I said in one of my other videos, maybe a few of them, is that you probably want to know what your moisture cycle is. So you might have to moisturize more than once a week before your next wash day. But at the end of the day, if you seal in that moisture, it keeps the curls feeling moist, it makes them looking good and feeling great, because you're sealing in all those products, you're sealing in all that goodness so that your hair doesn't dry out as quickly. So definitely I would say that's number one. Are you sealing in the moisture once your wash day routine is over? Also using products on dry hair. Now, there might be there might be some products where on the back of the bottle, you look at all the carton, and you look on the instructions, and it definitely says that you can use on dry hair. Now, depending if your hair is high porosity or low porosity, it might not work as well. There's a particular product that I have, and it does say that you can use it on dry hair. Now, when I use it, it just sits on top of my hair because my hair is low porosity, so it's really hard for moisture to really seep into my strands. So I have to at least dampen my hair beforehand in order to kind of open up the cuticle for the hair to receive that moisture properly. So you might not find that actually applying the products on dry hair will work really well. You might actually need to dampen your hair before applying the products. So again, it depends on your porosity with that one as well. And as I said, and just a second ago, knowing your porosity. I have talked about this in a previous video as well, just knowing your porosity, because actually some products might work better on damp hair, as I've just previously mentioned. Some products might work well on dry hair. Some products, might work better for you because your hair needs heavier products if your hair is high porosity, for example, because obviously you lose moisture just as quick as it enters your hair. Other times you might need lighter products if your hair is low porosity, because the products tend to sit on top of your hair. So actually knowing your porosity will definitely help you. I even think during the wash day routine as well, and then afterwards. So what kind of products you add afterwards as well. So in terms of like sealing in your hair, now obviously I've just talked about the importance of sealing in the moisture. If your hair is low porosity, you might want to go for like lighter oils, like your grapeseed oil, your jojoba oil. And if your hair is more on the high porosity end, so your hair, quickly, the moisture quickly evaporates, you might need something a little bit heavier to seal in that moisture, like a grease or some sort of butter. So knowing your porosity, I think, is really key as well. I think also myth busting when it comes to like curly hair products as well, that in order for some products to work, you might just need to make sure that you retain that moisture in your hair. So you might see some marketing claims of how great a product can be on your hair, but actually once you seal in that moisture and make sure that your hair is moisturized even prior to adding those products in, then that might help your products work even better. So you might want to seal in the moisture during, the conditioning phase, when you're doing your deep conditioning. Some people like to do an oil rinse as well, where the last rinse is with an oil. So yeah, you might want to do that, which is, I would say, some sort of sealing element to it, and that actually might make your products work even better. And as I said before, just making sure that you're sealing in your products after using them as well. So again, you're keeping that moisture in during the week. So I guess my closing statement really is, I would say don't rush to just stock up on more and more products. Now, I am a product junkie. I've tried many products in my time, thinking, okay, this doesn't work. Okay, it's not a great product. This doesn't work. It's not a great product. And I end up having, a bag full of products that actually I've given away a lot of the times. But it might just be a case where you just need to seal in that moisture, and that can make a huge difference. I know for me, there were times where I wasn't sealing in the moisture. I was thinking, oh, my hair doesn't really need it. Oh, the products will do it itself. If the products have got oils in it, it will just seal in the moisture in itself. But no, actually, I found that my hair lasts a lot longer once I've sealed in the moisture. And I tend to also add in a little bit of oil at my on my ends anyway every day, when I wake up, just a little bit of Moroccan hair oil I tend to use on my ends as well, and that really helps. And during the week I find that actually I'm not having to refresh my hair as much, because all that goodness is sealed in to my hair, so it just makes the style last longer, to be honest with you. So yeah, that's it from me really. I guess a question I have for everybody today is, how do you keep your curls looking fresh on day 2? And please, comment below, let me know if there's any types of content you want to see more from me. And also, I'm trying to keep some of my content short and sweet. I'm going to be mixing it up, so don't worry, I might be having some longer content coming soon, maybe some demonstrations of how I use products on my hair. But for now, I kind of wanted to keep things short and sweet. Just get out some content to my viewers today, to be honest with you. So yeah, but let me know how you do keep your curls lasting on day 2. And as I always say, like and subscribe, and I will see you again soon for another video from Love for My Curls. All right, all the best, and have a very blessed week ahead. Bye bye.